Welcome back, viewers. Eat like this every day and watch the fat burn. A huge chunk of the world population wants to lose weight each year. If you're a part of that, then you're on the right track. One of the best ways to burn fat and in turn lose weight is to change your diet. So many diet plans are available to help you achieve this. However, it's also because of their sheer number that it's even harder to get started, as it's now confusing on which is the most suitable, effective, and sustainable plan. For one, there's the all-known intermittent fasting, wherein it cycles between periods of fasting and eating. Some plans also involve restricting your calorie intake, particularly carbs or fat. But how do they work? What's expected of you if you follow any of those plans? Stay tuned to learn how to eat every day and watch the fat melt away. Number 1. Intermittent fasting. As we've mentioned, intermittent fasting, IF, is a diet pattern that revolves around periods of fasting and eating. It comes in several forms, including the 16-8 method. It involves limiting your calorie intake to 8 hours a day. Another is the 5-2 method, in which you're only allowed a calorie intake of 500 to 600 twice per week. How it works. This eating pattern restricts the time you can eat, which is a simple way of reducing your calorie intake. In turn, it results in weight loss, unless of course if you eat too much food during the allowed eating periods. What to eat? Water, fish and seafood, fruits like avocado and berries, cruciferous vegetables, beans and legumes, whole grains, potatoes, eggs, nuts. Intermittent fasting on fat burn and weight loss. Based on studies, IF was found to cause 3 to 8% weight loss over 3 to 24 weeks, which gives it a greater advantage than other methods. The same review also showed that using this eating pattern can reduce waist circumference by 4 to 7%. To those who don't know, waist circumference is a marker for harmful belly fat. In other words, intermittent fasting helps you torch those unwanted visceral fats. Other positive effects. Intermittent fasting has been associated with improved brain health, reduced inflammation, increased insulin sensitivity, and anti-aging effects, just to name some. Risks. Generally speaking, IF is safe for the majority of healthy adults. Nonetheless, if you're sensitive to blood sugar declines, have diabetes, are underweight, have an eating disorder, are pregnant or breastfeeding, then you should talk to your doctor first before doing fasting. Number 2. Low-carb diet. Low-carb diets are among the most popular weight loss diets. These include the ketogenic diet, Atkins diet, and low-carb high-fat or LCHF diet. Some varieties provide more drastic carbs reduction than others. For example, very low-carb diets like the keto diet have a restriction of under 10% of total calories, compared with 30% or less for others. How it works. A low-carb diet limits your carb intake, such as those found in grains, starchy veggies, and fruits, and focuses instead on foods rich in protein and fat. Most of them are higher in protein than low-fat diets. This is good because protein helps curb appetite, increase your metabolism, and preserve muscle mass. In keto and other very low-carb diets, the body starts using fatty acids instead of carbs for energy by turning them into ketones. This process is called ketosis. What to eat? Whole grains, beans, lentils, peas, fruits, vegetables, milk, seeds, nuts. Low-carb diet on fat burn and weight loss. Loads of studies have indicated the link between low-carb diets and weight loss. In fact, it was found that they may be more effective than typical low-fat diets. For instance, a study in thousands of participants revealed that low-carb diets yielded significantly more weight loss than low-fat diets. On top of that, low-carb diets are quite effective at burning belly fat. Other positive effects. Low-carb diets that focus on healthy sources of carbs, fat, and protein may help lower the risk of type 2 diabetes and heart disease. As a matter of fact, nearly any diet that lets you lose weight can improve blood sugar and cholesterol levels, at least in the short run. Risks. A sudden and drastic reduction in carbs can lead to temporary side effects, such as headache, muscle cramps, and constipation. In some cases, a low-carb diet may increase LDL or bad cholesterol. Over time, restricting carbs may result in vitamin or mineral deficiencies. Have you heard of the paleo diet? It's derived from the way early humans ate during the Paleolithic era. Sounds interesting, eh? Find out more about this next. Number 3. The paleo diet. The paleo diet consists of foods that our hunter-gatherer ancestors supposedly ate around 2.5 million to 10,000 years ago. These are foods that could be obtained in the past by hunting and gathering. The purpose of the paleo diet is based on the reasoning that the human body is genetically mismatched to the modern diet that emerged with farming practices. Example: dairy, grains, and legumes. Such a mismatch is believed to be a significant factor in the prevalence of diabetes, obesity, and heart disease today. How it works. The paleo diet advocates eating non-farming foods such as fruits, vegetables, lean meats, and more. It restricts the consumptions of grains, legumes, dairy, sugar, and processed foods. What to eat? Fruits, vegetables, fish, especially those rich in omega-3s like salmon, mackerel, and albacore tuna. Lean meats, especially grass-fed animals or wild game. Oils from nuts and fruits such as walnut oil and olive oil. Nuts and seeds. Before we continue, a like would be great. The paleo diet on fat burn and weight loss. Several studies have found that the paleo diet can help with weight loss and reduce body fat, specifically belly fat. For instance, a study reported that 14 healthy adults who followed the paleo diet lost an average of 2.3 kilos and reduced their waist circumference by an average of 1.5 centimeters. Furthermore, the paleo diet can be more filling than popular diets like low-fat diets and Mediterranean diet, due to the high protein content, thus resulting in lesser calorie intake. Other positive effects. If you follow the paleo diet, it may assist in reducing several heart disease risk factors, such as high blood pressure, triglyceride levels, and cholesterol. Risks. Indeed, the paleo diet is a healthy plan. That said, it also restricts several nutritious food groups, including dairy, whole grains, and legumes, which contain certain nutrients and vitamins that you may not get from other foods. Besides changing your diet, you may also want to consider incorporating some healthy eating habits into your daily routine. Doing so can aid with your weight loss and fat burn goals. Check them out here. Other eating habits you can follow every day to aid in fat burning. Number 1. Sit down. Did you know that eating while standing causes you to eat 30% more at your next meal compared to people who sit? Researchers believe that it's due to the body subconsciously labeling a standing meal as a false meal, thus causing you to eat more later in the day. Number 2. Cook at least half of your meals at home. Home-cooked meals have significantly fewer calories and salt. In fact, people who cook and eat at home will consume nearly 200 fewer calories than those who eat out more often. Number 3. Get rid of distractions while eating. Well, it turns out that a busy mind while eating can inhibit certain satiety cues from telling your brain that you've had enough. So if you want to lose fat, then music, movies, or gadgets should be off limits during meals. Believe it or not, but you can fend off calories with more calories. Here's how. Number 4. Start with a salad. Researchers found that preloading meals with salads can help your blood glucose levels be more stabilized. Put simply, you can stay fuller for longer, all the while protecting your body against inflammation-inducing spikes in blood sugar. Number 5. Bring water and healthy snacks all the time. Having healthy snacks and water with you wherever you go can help maintain your blood sugar levels. In turn, it keeps your tummy full, preventing your body from storing excess fat or craving high-energy foods. Number 6. Avoid zero-calorie drinks. Yes, these include your diet sodas. Substituting your sweet treats with zero-calorie sweeteners isn't doing yourself a favor if you want to burn fat and lose weight. The body associates sweetness with energy, aka calories. But since artificial sweeteners are sweet yet offer no energy, they cause your brain to think of sweetness as energy. As a result, it makes you want to consume more calories. What are your thoughts about this video? Can you do it? Leave your comments below. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. For more interesting facts on the human body, subscribe to the channel. Here are 2 more videos you should check out. Both of them will definitely help you reach your goals.